Hi, I'm MrByZ back again. I haven't done a whole lot lately. School started. It's been busy, but I just got the Boba Fett throne room and I've got to open this up and check it out. So this is a huge box. I do most of my reviews on a little mini fridge right here. And this takes up the entire top of the mini fridge. It is quite big. I actually got two of these because I'm crazy. I wanted a bib for tuna to open. Might have been cheaper to have spent $100 on an extra one rather than getting two of these. But I might find a use for a second one. I don't know. Well, let's open this guy up. So inside the first box is a second box. And inside the second box is, well, another box, really. You can see kind of what they're setting up on the pictures. Let's take a look at all of the images on top here. Really nicely done. I've been looking forward to this. If you follow my videos, you know I have a full Jabba the Hutt playset thing I've built, and I have plans to add this into it. Hopefully it works. So each of these drawer pull-out boxes, if you want to call them, has a line art drawing on it. Two of them say the vintage collection. I guess this does too. Nothing on the back here. Let's see what these look like inside. Well, there we go. We got pieces. Oh, there's bib. All sorts of stuff here, and it looks like things are labeled, which is great. So I'm going to start putting this together, and we'll see how long that takes. This is what it looks like inside the second box. You can see some pieces to our set and everything here. Here's the inside of the third box. We've got the arch, and most of this is just the two big boxes are just kind of the base pieces, basically. Oh, there's the throne, too. Okay, so this is getting like the playset all put together. Put those pieces in, attach the three main base pieces. The throne right here. Now, from what I understand, the old throne, the Walmart one, doesn't fit in this. I don't remember if there was all this detail on the bottom of the Walmart throne, so that's kind of cool that that's there. I mean, you can see the shadows coming in. That looks really cool. I'm going to see what else I can do with this. Eventually, I got to get this into my Jabba's palace. So I 3D printed a Boba Fett throne a long time ago, like well over a year ago. This is the new one. I just kind of wanted to compare it. If I take Fett off, you can see there's some things that are better about the Hasbro one. There's things that are better about the 3D printed one. So if I put Fett on there, let's see how he looks right there. It looks all right. I'll probably keep him kind of on this. I don't know. I do like my 3D printed one. I was able to weather it a lot more, that sort of stuff. But now to put everything into the Jabba's palace, I noticed they have like A and B, and that matches two baggies, like A and B right here, so I can figure out what's supposed to go where a lot easier as I go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hot glue a lot of this in place so I don't have to worry about it all falling over as I move everything. So the skewer piece here that you get, this is something I was excited about. I actually printed one of these for my Jabba's playset before. It comes with Salacious Crumb on it like we see in Book of Boba Fett. We have flames, but you can change out Salacious Crumb to put a big piece of meat on there like there is in Jabba's Palace, which is what I'm going to do because mine's for Jabba's Palace. So this is where I'm at. I've got these accessories all added in there, and then like these accessories are all supposed to go on top of the throne with Fett and all that, or bib, and these little skins and stuff. I'm going to figure out where I want to put these later. Obviously, they're more of the Book of Boba Fett thing. So, and I'm making Jabba's throne, so but this looks so cool so far. Kind of really get in there. You can see the details. There's that meat. Get back in here, you can see the stuff along the wall in the back. Stuff I had no clue that was in this. This is pretty cool. It's a bigger set than I really thought it was. Looking at it from the top here. So we still got a little ways to go. I haven't even opened the figure yet or anything like that. But I look forward to adding this into my place. As I work on replacing out my temporary thing I had, I just wanted to compare. This was my grill that I had for Jabba before. And this is the new one. So you notice the one I printed, and this is all 3D print, and I painted it up. You can see that there is some things that are better on mine, and some things that are better on this. All in all, though, this served its purpose really well. I think this one's going to be kind of cool to add in there. I may find another use for that, maybe with my Galaxy's Edge stuff or something. I'd also like to point out this was my temporary backdrop that I built in for my Jabba's Palace. And I nailed the width, like you can see right there. I went off what was told to us, so I nailed the width, and my height was a little bit higher than this, but it still should work pretty well. So I have things to kind of take off, and let's see if we can get this into my Jabba's palace now. So I know I read early reports that this is the Walmart Jabba the Hutt, that throne would not fit in to this, and it doesn't. It won't even go in. It's too wide to go in there, so I definitely have to change out to the new throne for that. So like to notice, I know I said something about the other one if I had those jets or whatever, so it is definitely different on the bottom. Here's a comparison of the two thrones. I still have all the pillows stuck on this, just mostly because I want to know the order that I kind of had them set the way they're supposed to be. You can see there's a lot of similarities, but the color is very different. The gargoyles are bigger than on this one. I think they're supposed to be bigger, so that's a little bit better. As I said before, the bottoms are definitely different on both of those. So, you know, I'll have to see what I use this for in the future. I still have it, so I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet. So here it is. I've got basically everything switched over. With this piece on here, you can't push the throne all the way back in. So I just tried to give it as much leeway as I could. I added all the extra pieces in here, so there's more than it showed the instructions, at least for what it was. But, you know, I added all the pieces I wanted in here. Got bib there. I even got this little guy hanging on over here. So I guess the next thing is to see if I can get this into my Jabba's palace. Here we go. Awesome. So I got it inserted in here. I had to take out all my denizens that were in there in the way because they were in the way, and it's a low ceiling for where I've got this. But you can see I have the Han Solo and Carbonite set up over here. Now I have that. All those guys. Now just add everything back in. So here is my populated Jabba's palace. I have extra stuff in there that wasn't in the scene, but that's okay. There still may be a few things that I add to this. I'll have to show you, I have to light all that up, so because there's more lights that go into this, but I'm pretty happy with this. This is pretty cool. Lots of different little passageways you can look down and different angles. I love it. So here it is set up for Book of Boba Fett. This is my second set. First set, of course, is in place. I wanted one for Book of Boba Fett. Everything is set up. You can see the little Salacious Crumb, Kwake Mung Lizard back in there. I got the throne all set up for Bib. And you know what? Or Boba. I still need to open one of these. So let's open him up. So here's Bib. He's obviously been doing quite well in Jabba's place. Very portly here, right? And he comes with his staff, which is very reminiscent of the vintage Kenner staff, which is pretty cool. Nice homage there. Let's look at Bib. Look at his details. He's got like extra plastic, like it sticks out on him. I don't know. Can you? There we go. You can kind of see he's got. Oh, look at all those medals. I think he actually won all those. You can see it's very reminiscent also of his original costume. Well, look at that. See, you can. It's a little hinged right there. He has the cloth outer cape here, cloth skirt, a little pattern on that skirt too. And his legs, he's even got thick legs. I didn't just cheap out and put like the first Bib legs in there. They're closer to like the big padded legs of what we've been seeing like Boba Fett or that sort of thing. But all in all, pretty cool figure. You gotta go on the throne now. There he is sitting on his throne looking like he owns the place. Well, I guess he kind of does before Fett comes in. Or I can switch out and put my 3D printed throne in there with Boba Fett and Fennec Shan. The reason I just keep this in is I glued Fennec in place with hot glue just so she would stay. And, you know, get the right pose and everything. And you know what? The throne looks good. I did a lot of work on it. I don't mind keeping it. So that's pretty cool. There we can have Boba on his throne too. All in all, I'm pretty happy with the set. It's a pretty cool set. It's worth the money. That's up to you. It's got a lot of pieces to it. Lots of detail. Lots of things you can add. I mean, I love all the work that went into this. And of course, I've seen people like my buddy Chris already putting lighting into it, which really adds. But I mean, look at the shadows cast by the grates on the top and everything. Even like this grate here, you can see the shadow cast down by that. It really adds to everything with this. I love that we get the grill back there. Even details like the shell thing I didn't even know existed back there. Lots of cool stuff with this. I love this set. I hope they do more. I have my ideas. I think the Emperor's throne room would be awesome, and then do a bunch of smaller Death Star hallways that could attach to it. There's all sorts of things they could go with it. But I hope if they do more sets like this, make them so they attach to other sets so we can build giant sets. That'd be really cool. But I'm happy with this. This is a cool play set. Something I've wanted. Obviously, I built my own Jabba's palace, and it fits into mine really well. Kind of a last look at my display with everything up, and I have the lights in over here. So you can see the red lights, including Han being basically thawed over there. Bausch is right in there. Boba Fett looking through there. Go down the corridors, you see the band all over there. Right there, we have the grate that goes down to the Rancor pit. You know, I could put some lights back there. I thought about it, but yeah, even the Rancor pit down below, right here. And Jabba's dungeon. Even that, and of course you can enter over here. So that is a look at adding this throne room piece into my diorama. It looks pretty darn cool.